Hey everyone,
Hey!
welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm glad that y'all are here and with me and joining and active and listening. Today we're just going to be talking about just me and how I overcame some of the hardest obstacles in my life, which was depression, bipolarness, anxiety, all that stuff, because I didn't really almost had just about everything. So I'm going to let y'all know how I feel like I overcame it. Even though I'm still going through it a lot, I think I should or I can give y'all a couple things that I use on a daily basis just to get me through those moods, bad moods, mood swings, or whatever you may say. So I'm just going to start off by saying, one, pray. I always pray and I always just make sure I try to at least start my day off by praying and just getting a clear mind as to what my day will bring, like, and so I start off on a good note, like, you know what I mean, like, I'm starting off with something positive, not nothing negative like my news feed, not nothing negative like my text from my ex from last night, he blowing me up, probably being negative, I don't know, just like negativity that your phone can bring, basically. Not saying that my ex texts me or anything like that, because I don't really have time for my exes. That was just an example of what I mean. Like, I feel like you should always pray before you wake up, because it just brings more positivity into your life and a start of your day. You feel me? So I just pray, hey God, can you just guide me through this day? Can you show me the ways in which you want to change me and strengthen me and help me out and help other people out? You know what I mean? So that's just one of the ways I feel like helps me, and I feel like when I pray, I honestly am opened up. Like, I feel like I'm open and I'm just, it's like venting to a friend, but you venting to your creator. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I feel like it's more passionate for some reason. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. But I love to pray in the morning. I try to pray at night before I go to sleep. Sometimes I be like too tired and I almost like accidentally fall asleep, like just on some shit like that. But I try to pray at least before I go to sleep every night and every meal and stuff. But that's just one of the things that I do to, like, you know, like relieve some stress. You know, it's like venting to God and just getting everything out. Like, listen to my heart cry right now. Like, you know what I mean? But other than that, I feel like not to focus on the negative all the time and focus on more positive. I feel like if you focus on the negative all in every situation, then you're just gonna be one negative ass individual. You always gonna think negative about each outcome. Like, hey, oh shit, my car done broke down. Okay, now what the fuck am I gonna do? Da 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 da. I can't get here. I can't do that. I can't, like, okay, I'm in that situation right now. So what I try to do is I try to think positive and say, like, okay, what do God want to do? Why is God sitting me down for this amount of time that I'm in? Like, what is he trying to show me? What was he trying to prevent me from getting into? You know, because everything happens for a reason. And if you would look into that reason as to being positive instead of negative, I feel like it honestly helps you a lot. Like, if a boy leaves you, like, okay, because I had a lot of guys leave my life, and honestly it does hurt, like, you know what I mean, like, I really do be hurt, like, you know what I mean, like, damn, like, what the fuck did I do wrong? Like, why couldn't he see that in me, what he see in her? Like, you know what I mean? But sometimes you just gotta look at the positive in the situation. Like, okay, maybe God seen something in this man that I couldn't even see myself, so he pushed him away from me because he knew that that nigga wasn't shit, and he was probably been cheating on me, all types of shit, you know what I mean? So it's just always good to look at things as a positive and not as a negative. Like, if you just surround yourself with all these negative thoughts, like, oh my gosh, I'm worthless, I'll never be good enough, you gonna actually start feeling like that, because I had my days where I actually was feeling like that, and I had to actually, like, take the time to really try to put some positive thoughts into my head. Like, you're not worthless, you're beautiful, you're strong. Just look for some good things in yourself, like, you know what I mean? Like, look for some positive things that you could say about yourself. Everything don't always gotta be so negative and just like down and like depressing, like, because it's only one you know what I mean? Like, it's only one you in this world. Nobody is you but you. You can't find another you, so you should love you for who you are and who God created you to be. It don't matter what you look like. It don't matter if you got a brand new car or a beat down ass car. It don't matter. Love you for you, I feel like, and that's just the best thing that you can ever do. Don't always compare yourself to what other people got or what other people got going on, or whose life is better than yours, because you never know when your life can turn around for the better or for the worse. You know what I mean? So it's just always good to just try to have that positive mindset, because even when your life do turn around for the worse, you can have this mindset to where it's like, okay, this just must be a season where God is trying to show me something or sit me down, and actually, like, you know what I mean, don't look at it as a negative all the time. That's what I try to do. And I had a lot of nights where I didn't have to wipe my own tears, and you know what I mean, just like get myself through a lot of stuff, like, you know what I mean. So those times honestly made me like really stronger than who I ever thought I could be, like, you know what I mean, like, because it just shows my strength. I feel like not having to depend on nobody to get me through my situations, like, you know, not having to call up a dude or call up a friend, like, you know what I mean. Like, I feel like God is just there with me, and I'm wiping my own tears, and I'm getting through all this stuff by myself. So it's not doing nothing but making me stronger and make me feel more independent, to where I don't feel like I need anybody to make me happy. You know what I mean? Because you shouldn't need anybody to make you happy. It's more of the story. Like, so you depending on this person for happiness, you depending on this person for happiness, you depending on this liquor for happiness, you depending on this weed for happiness. I found that very not helping. Honestly made me worse, because I feel like if I'm leaning on you for happiness and I'm leaning on you, can you like make me feel better? Can you come see me? Like, what the fuck am I gonna do when you leave me and decide to go too? Like, that's not gonna work. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit is not gonna fucking work. I'm gonna be right back at square one. Like, damn, what did I do wrong for this nigga to leave too? Like, or for this friend to leave too? So that's why I feel like you should always just find that time alone, and always try to learn how to love yourself first. Because if you don't learn how to love you, then who else is gonna love you? So that's why I don't give a beep, okay, who likes me or who don't. Like, you feel me? Like, everybody got haters, everybody got people that like them, and everybody got people that loves them. And either way, I love who love me, and I love who hate me. I can't help that you hate me. I'm sorry. So I have no choice but to forgive you and just accept you for a hater. Like, that's what you do. I'm whoop-de-doo. I can't do nothing about it. But back to the liquor and back to the weed and stuff like that. I do smoke sometimes, like, and I do drink sometimes. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with drinking, like, because I drink too, like, and I smoke too. But what I'm saying is, don't just run to like alcohol or weed to feeling a need, like, you know, to satisfy something temporarily, like, because you're gonna be right back fucked up in the morning with even worse, a hangover. So it's like, damn, like, and you know, when you be lit, like, you be like, okay, like, you be low-key turned, you get mad as fuck, you get even more mad than what the fuck you was even mad, like, you drinking and shit, like, oh, like, damn, like, this nigga really just did me like that, let's pull up on this nigga, like, you feel me? Like, no, like, I don't be trying to do that. I be trying to get the, like, peaceful portion of, like, you feel me, the whole situation. I gotta think about that shit sober. I gotta deal with this sober. I gotta actually, like, you feel me, like, be, like, over it, like, you know what I mean, like, type shit. But that's just how I get over a couple of my things. I don't try to run to liquor and weed. I don't try to run to people to make me happy. I try to pray as much as I can, like, before any meals, before I go to sleep, right when I wake up, like, you know what I mean, just so I can actually just, like, have some closure within myself, and I'm not just running to people or materialistic things to make me happy. You know what I mean? And that's just that. I feel like I'm not, just don't depend on nothing for your happiness. Don't depend on nobody for your happiness. The only person that you should be depending on is God and yourself. And it's okay to depend on family if you got family like that, but somebody like me, I don't have family to just depend on, like, and just be like, oh, okay, like, you feel me, da 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 da. Don't. I mean, I do, but I personally, that's just me. My family is dysfunctional, so I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm gonna save that for myself in another time. But I just don't vent to my family, and I should honestly try to learn how to talk to other people, like, you know what I mean? Because it's not good to always hold in everything, but it's not good to vent to everybody either, because all people ever do is throw shit in your face, and they make you feel like shit for saying what you done said or venting what you done said, and they going back and telling Uncle Rodney and fucking Keisha and Tisha and Whitney and fucking Barbara, oh, you know, Queen, she fucked up. Like, she just called me and, like, I don't know. Like, that's why I don't vent to people, because it's just be like, I don't got time for my life getting mixed all around in a family mix. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can rather just pray, take this one-on-one with God, get these tears out, heal myself up real quick, stitch myself up, put these band-aids on my heart, and keep it going. Like, I'm not about to sit here and, like, you feel me? Like, depend on nobody for my happiness. Like, that's just not who I am no more. Like, and I feel like when I honestly did depend on somebody for my happiness, like my ex, for example, like, I was really depending on him for my happiness. Like, I was really fucked up for real, because it's just like, when he left, I didn't know who I was. I felt lost. I felt like I didn't even know who I was. Like, I just felt empty. Like, I didn't know, like, where to go, who to turn to. I just felt like I was missing something, which was him. Like, you feel me? So that's why I just don't like depending on people for my happiness no more. You know what I mean? Like, I be just cooling, like, by myself, chilling. Like, and it's good to have friends. Like I said, I'm not saying that you shouldn't, like, talk to your friends and stuff. That's good. Like, but I personally don't do it. I found it better if I don't, because, like I said, that's how all that drama shit be starting up. And, oh, you know, Brittany done told me about Keisha and her baby died, and she just did this with Tyrone with whoop the whoop the whoop. Like, no, baby, I'm not. That's why I don't really got friends for real, bro. I don't be having time for that shit. Like, look, I'm denying somebody right now. Don't got time for it. But that's just mainly how like I said, I get over my shit that I be going through. And I hope that I can help y'all. I hope that I can. I hope some of this helped y'all get through whatever y'all going through. Just take the time, you know what I mean? Just to have that one-on-one time with yourself. It's always good to be alone. It's always good to just, like, you feel me? Focus on yourself. Like, don't just be sitting here depending on people for your happiness. Long story short, because can't nobody make you happy but you and God. Like, you came in this world one way, and how do you think you leave? Like, when you dying and you taking your last breath, these motherfuckers can't take that shit with you. You know what I mean? Like, you gonna be by yourself. Like, so, hey, I feel like depend on yourself for your own happiness. Find happiness in yourself. Find what really makes you happy and do that shit. Like, don't sit here and be all sad about these materialistic things or these humany things or humany people. Like, be happy with you. Love you for you. Tell yourself you're beautiful. Tell yourself that you that okay. Like, manifest some good stuff in your life. Like, you know what I mean? Talk something good in your life. Like, what's your goals? You know, like, focus on your goals, not these hoes, okay? But that's just my video for today. I just thought I'd come on here and give a little bit of knowledge about how I currently am trying to get through some of my situations, whether it's depression, my anxiety, my bipolarness, all types of stuff. I just try to think more positive and not surround my thoughts with all negative. That's how I feel like it is and how it's been helping me. So I hope that I can help y'all, and I hope that I could, like, just touch somebody's heart, or just, like, help somebody through their situation, or just give you a little bit of advice, you know, like, I don't know. But that's my video for today, and I just wanted to say thank y'all for watching, and thank y'all for even taking the time to even watch this video. If you didn't got this far, then you real as fuck. Hey, period. Like, type shit. I fuck with y'all for real, for real. And if you still here, you might as well just like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I mean? Because you just watched the whole video. Obviously, you like what you see. So just, you know, hit me up, tap those buttons, and yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.